All right. How about now?
Yes.
Okay. What screen I'm trying to go to here?
I heard you got yours to Matt. Matt has you go.
Okay.
We're ready to go when you are.
All right. Good afternoon. Student Government Association, today is Monday, March the 22nd, and the time is now 6:05. And I call the meeting officially to order. I am acting in President Bell's place today, so if I have any technical difficulties or anything else goes wrong up here, please forgive me. This is going to be a learning experience. And today my name is Secretary President Gaines. Titles. All right, so I'm going to start off by doing roll call. And let me know if I don't have your name listed because I forgot my name list. Senator Elsie. Senator Burnett. Senator Riggins. Senator Parks.
Here.
Senator Johnson.
Here.
Senator Smith. Senator Armando, he's outside, correct? Senator Woodford.
Present.
Senator Espinal. Senator Rayner. Senator Johnson. Did I really? I'm sorry. I sure did. My apologies. Senator Kaysen, the third. Did I leave anybody out? Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure if I got enough for quorum tonight. And I don't. Sorry. So we'll still continue with the meeting, but we won't vote on anything. So next, we're gonna have the approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Well, I'm sorry, I can't vote on that either. But just to make sure, did y'all get the minutes from last meeting? Just look over them and I just add them to the next one. So at the next meeting, we'll do both. Sorry. Next is moving forward, we'll look at, talk about the officer report. Sorry. The president report. This is per President Bell. Election should be on everyone's top priority, considering the updated numbers. He strongly recommends that we still continue to promote. And we did not meet our goals enough. I'm sorry. We did not fortunate enough meet our goal of recommending 2 people by this general session meeting. However, as far as recommendation, there are some recommendations that have been made, names being anonymous at this time. Participation for SGA is getting very bad and disappointing. I had several members who did not attend any registered event. Again, I was very upset and hurt by this, as we communicate 24/7 with everyone, as well as communicating that we are easily accessible. There is honestly no excuse for attendance being a problem. For many, I see participation going on in other organizations, but not SGA. Please keep in mind that we are asked about members, and that in order to maintain good recommendation, your work ethic must truly reflect. He's going to update us on the UHS, has some good information to pass on to us, so he's going to update us via email. And that's it for the president's report. And moving on to the secretary's report. Basically the same thing, just encourage y'all to come in person to the meetings, because it's really getting to the point to it's imperative, because we got a award show coming up in exactly almost a month, a little less than a month actually. And make sure to just communicate to us if something comes up. And that's basically all that I have for the secretary's report for the moment. Next, I will have a report by the academic affairs.
Oh, can't see myself. Greetings, Secretary Gaines. Greetings, everyone. We don't really have a report. We're just going to the academic affairs. We're going to start working on what's the word? Our event proposal for next time that we meet here, which is in 2 weeks. So we're going to propose about the Get Fit with SGA program. The Get Fit with SGA Day, which is going to be the end of April. So we'll bring all the details and everything so we can vote on that next time. So yeah, that's all we really have. That's it. Thank y'all.
Next, we'll have a report by the graduate affairs. Okay. Next, internal affairs.
Good evening, everyone. Today I am Senator Trice. I'm actually filling in for Internal Affairs. Unfortunately, we don't have quorum to vote on this particular initiative, but it is still worthwhile information for you all to consider for the next general session meeting. So our SGA award ceremony and swearing in ceremony, it usually happens in conjunction with the last SGA meeting of the year. So when we bring in our new senators, we give out awards. In the pre-COVID times, usually we try to turn it into a whole get together. We usually have food and things of that nature. But because we're in the new normal, things have changed. So as it stands for right now, when it is going to be April 19th. That is in conjunction with our last meeting. If you go to the SGA website, you will see that it's posted on there. Now, the locations that we are looking at various locations on campus. Currently, we have the President's Boardroom as a potential location. The Continuing Education Atrium, which if y'all have ever been, it actually looks really nice in the evening times. And we also have the Liquor Hall multipurpose room. So by the next meeting, or honestly before the end of this week, all SGA senators, you all will receive an official email from Internal Affairs letting you all know where the location is going to be and things of that nature. So everyone is not required to be in attendance for COVID-19 because there are a lot of restrictions. But being that we do have a small general body, we all should be able to be in attendance if at all possible. And the dress code, black and white, we want everyone to look nice. We want everyone to feel even better. I've been told that black looks pretty slimming and everything. So, you know, we might take some pictures and everything. So we want to look good. We want to feel good for the event. Does anyone have any questions? All right. Yes.
About what time you thinking?
Well, it is going to, so usually how it works is we have an informal general body meeting. So typically how we do it around this time, around 6 o'clock. And then as soon as we finish with the informal meeting, we transition right into the award ceremony. But more information will go out as we get closer to the date. Any other questions? All right, cool beans.
Thank you, Senator. Next, we'll have a report by the Student Affairs.
Greetings, everybody. So a few updates from the Women's History Campaign. I had a good amount of people do the survey, so that's going good. Last week, I went to the pop-up election table. I did that. That went really good. I had a couple of people follow our Instagram page, so we got new followers. Me and Amani and Z came up with the idea to do like a Throwback Thursday. So probably by next meeting, we'll have a proposal for that. So basically, we want like students to submit old videos and pictures of events that they attended at Clayton State, just so we can show like new students and upcoming students how Clayton State used to be. So I want to get that going, hopefully by next meeting. So, yep, that's it for my report.
And is there anybody here from Fiscal Affairs? Okay, moving right along. Student to Senator. We want to ensure that we're doing our best advocating and better campus lifestyle here at Clayton. And if at any time you have a concern, please email us at sga@clayton.edu. And it's in bold, so you make sure you can see that. Any issues that we need to possibly put on our list to address at the next meeting? Okay. We'll skip the advisory report. Dean is not here. Next, we have the current business. Excuse me 1 second on that one. I actually was gonna let Dean Jacobs touch on this, but I'll go ahead and touch on this, starting off by the SGA elections. I had asked several people, I'm not calling any names, but I had sent out an email, I had sent messages out that I need a flyer and something about SGA so I can pass to faculty and staff so they can pass to their classes to gain more members for SGA for the upcoming academic year. Only one person responded back to me with and he was not able to do it either at that time. And I actually had a deadline to meet to get this out because it was actually going to a newsletter. So, and I'll tell you, the faculty members and staff, they're not professors. These are deans. that I'm talking to that was going to help us out and get more students to be involved in SGA. But however, that's a black reflection on us when we can't produce what they ask for in a timely manner. So with that being said, I'm gonna kind of flip it a little bit. By me being an MBA student that's studying HR, and I've been in the HR field as well. So if this was your job and your supervisor asked you to do something and you didn't do it, I mean, I'm just getting y'all to kind of think on reversal here, what will happen? You know, only one or two things are gonna happen. So, I mean, treat SGA just like when you make that commitment to become a senator, treat it as if it was a job to you and put a little bit more commitment behind it. I know we all get busy, and I don't know if y'all seen the emails that been out. I've been extremely busy myself. I just got done with a competition that it took us a month to prepare for. And then on top of that, you know, I don't want to tell my life story on camera right now, but you know, I am a student. I work. I got more than one job. And then I make sure SGA gets what it needs on time. It might be a little late with the minutes from time to time, but you do get them before the next meeting. So I mean, if we having communication problems, if I'm missing something, please let me know what we need to do, because nobody's here tonight. We don't have quorum. We can't vote on anything. We got a award coming up. And you know, that's kind of my pet peeve for tonight. I hate to kind of rant like that, but you know, that kind of bothered me because my name is on the forefront of that email when I had asked them to do me a favor and nobody backed me up. Because that, you know, I don't like to not do what I say I asked somebody else to do for me. Dean Jacobs, you want me to back up and go back to your advisor moment? Or you want to talk about the elections?
Was it my report?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It was fine because I had skipped over to current
You guys
business.
are moving fast. No, that's fine. Just pop it. Thank you, Secretary Gaines. So I just quickly will say that obviously this is our last week for election promotion, and we still got a ways to go in terms of filling all of the positions in terms of candidates. So again, I hope you're pushing that out there. You saw my update from Friday where we do not have many of the officer positions, any candidates for those positions, and we're also lacking a number of undergraduate senators. So again, I hope you'll push this week. A reminder that those individuals who are running or will run, they will need to do that petition process. So that takes a little bit of extra time. So, you know, keep that in mind as you're inviting people to run to do their candidacy. And the only other thing I will say is that looks like the awards and installation planning is coming along, and thanks to Senator Jean and Intern Trice for working through those details, and more to come. Did you already have that report tonight, Senator Trice or Intern Trice? Not yet, right?
No, we did the internal affairs report.
Okay, thank you. And I had to step out, so I apologize. So that's coming along. I just hope with all this good planning with the awards and installation ceremony that we have some senators and officers to actually install. So let's try to focus on that this week. And along with that, I know we're starting to wind down the semester for the term, and keep up the good work in terms of your classes and studies and those kinds of things. And it does get busy, and it takes everybody to pull together. So call on my office if you need anything, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
And we're still on current business as well. Did anyone want to touch on the Women's History Month? Anything we need to do while we still have a few days left in March that nobody else is already doing?
I briefly touched on it. We're doing good as far as like doing the Women Crush Wednesday post and the Monday motivation post. Other than that.
Okay.
Got going on.
You got enough people for the rest of the month?
Yeah, we got a good amount of people.
Okay. And we touched on the, Dean Jacobs touched on the awards and installation ceremony. And to reiterate what Senator Intern Trice mentioned, black and white. And it's going to be after our regular general session meeting. And 3 different choices. The president, I don't want to move.
So it was the executive board room.
Oh, yeah.
The continuing education atrium, and there's also the Laker Hall multi-purpose room as some possible locations. We're still working that out on the back end, but we'll be sending out some email correspondence before the week is over confirming.
Okay. And also today in your emails that went out with the agenda, I showed the different leadership awards that will be given out that night, such as the Outstanding Freshman Senator Award, Most Improved Senator Award, Most Professional Senator, Outstanding Executive Board Member Officer, and SGA Member of the Year Excellence Award. Sorry. My question, because I wasn't quite sure about this one, is this something that we vote on, or is that something that the president and advisor vote on?
So, yes, the student government will actually be the ones to vote on these. We will have a nomination, and we'll get Senator Jean to send that out. There'll be a nomination qualtrics form, and there'll be a number, if you, like you were just saying, all the different awards. Some are for freshman senators, some are for the undergraduate upper class senators, and some are for the executive board. So you'll have a list of individuals in the ballot that you can nominate as a part of that nomination form. And then we will collect those nominees in our office and present you all with the actual award winners at the time of the ceremony.
Sounds exciting. You should be excited. Sure excited.
So definitely start thinking about who might be worthy of some of the awards that we have.
And when is this being held again?
What's that?
April 19th.
April 19th?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct.
Okay. I try to keep the dates, and I don't know if y'all actually read my notes, but the dates on the very last sheet, I got all the dates for all upcoming events, unless I missed something. I try to put everything in there, but I think it's April 19th without me having to flip through.
April 19th is the last meeting for SGA. It's on a Monday night, so it'll be a combination of the last meeting, transition meeting for the new academic year, as well as the awards for the current year.
And y'all missed out on the recommendations. If we get recommendations to, get a full cabinet, we having lobster and steak.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard the menu.
We haven't got that far yet. We're still working on that. That's just a suggestion. You got to put it out there before, it actually happens.
We had a couple of waiters, is what you're saying?
Yes. That's the incentives.
Doing the $50 gift card for whoever brings in the most senators, right?
I think that's what you announced previously.
Yeah.
You want to announce it again?
Yeah, definitely. So for the senator that refers the most new incoming senators, y'all will get a $50 gift card. Like, that'll be for y'all alone. Y'all can spend it on whatever y'all choose to spend it on. I know as college students, money talks. you know, and all of that other fun stuff. So whoever refers the most senators, y'all can get a $50 gift card. I ain't gonna lie. One of y'all is already in the lead with a whole bunch of referrals right now. So the competition is already heating up.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been asking people, and a lot of people that out there ask what it is, or a lot of people are really like, yeah, they're like, or lazy, like some people don't wanna do it, or like they just like could care less. And you have a lot of students like that, so don't get me wrong, I have been asking, at my job, I was like, hey, like, 'cause I work on campus. And so whenever I get downtime, or I feel like, you know, I can go to a student or whatever, I'll ask, you know, put my best foot forward, but most of the time it's kind of hard to grasp them up, but, yeah, I still be trying.
So we need to give our little elevator pitches for SGA and tell them why they shouldn't resist the opportunity. Can't pass up the opportunity to run for SGA. You gotta sell it. But keep up the good work.
So how do you refer, like, how does that work? So do they have to like go on the SGA website, do the whole application, and then is there a referral name thing in there?
You would just email me personally, like, just email me personally, let me know, who you're referring, and then I'll let you know, if they have their application and stuff. So all you gotta do is just shoot me a personal little email, and I'll let you know what's up.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, there are open positions y'all could apply for. Like there is a VP opening.
Oh, and by the way, you can refer yourself, that counts. You can refer yourself.
So I do get my diploma this summer, but I don't walk till next December, so I wouldn't be eligible to join SGA again, right?
You going for your MBA?
Excuse me?
You going for your MBA? Your master's?
No.
No,
Wait, what?
the master's after you graduate.
I'm not done.
You walk in December,
Yeah.
you could probably run and serve for the fall semester.
Even though I'm not like in classes or anything,
You're not in classes for fall at all,
because I'm done.
so you're not enrolled, you won't be enrolled.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that? Okay, I thought you were still gonna be enrolled. Oh.
If I pass all my classes in the summer, if I don't.
We hope you pass your classes. I don't know if we want to recommend that you fail so you can come back to it.
Did anybody else have a question? All right, so next we move on to new business. Anything that's new that we need to discuss that, even though we can't vote tonight?
As far as like new events or.
Yes.
Well, when I went to the pop-up election, a lot of the students said that Clayton State was boring, there's nothing really going on. So that's when me and Z and Amani came up with the idea like, oh, why don't we do a throwback Thursday where like students submit videos, pictures of events that they attended, so students can see how Clayton State used to be before, you know, Corona and stuff. Just give them a little hope, maybe for next year.
So you're saying it's, what people are saying as a result of the pandemic?
Yeah, you know, we're not, other organizations aren't really throwing events and people aren't really being involved on campus, so they feel very discouraged. All they do is stay in their room. Like, that's what all the students in Laker Hall were saying.
But we did get graduation on campus, outside. It's not even drive-by.
There are events going on, just they're a little different these days.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah,
quite
it's
the
hard to
same.
get students engaged.
Yeah, it is. But hopefully we have some light at the end of the tunnel. Is that, so I think that I don't know if this is new business, but I think everybody's aware that the University System Office was very clear that they are planning for all Georgia institutions to open up full scale in the fall, based upon the fact that the vaccines will be available. And so part of the push that you will see now is pushing everyone to get vaccines. That should be coming soon in terms of the state eligibility, but we're also seeing some students not exactly interested in getting the vaccine. And so that's one of the things that you're going to see at the institution now. And there may be some enlistment of SGA to help with that, to make sure that we get students to get the vaccine, because that then creates another issue. And I respect, the fact that some people don't want the vaccine, but ultimately that's how we're going to be in a better spot for being at full opening in the fall, with probably some exceptions. But I know that coming down from the chancellor's office at the university system, they made that very clear in the last few weeks that we're planning to have full classes and everything. So there will be some opportunities for online, but they want to see full-scale operations, just so you all are aware of that.
And in case you didn't know, the second tier of shots started on the 15th. That's like people with asthma and other ailments. Use the correct word here. I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
No. So that would be, that kind of open up the window to go ahead and get a shot if you need one, if you fall in that category. New business. Any other new business? Or can I mention business from other organizations or?
We can put that under like announcements later.
Okay.
Before the end, before you adjourn. If they don't have any new business, then you can move on to that, yeah.
It's gonna be kind of
Well,
early.
it may not be on there, but yeah, you can do it before you adjourn.
All right, well, that was all that I had on the agenda. Anything that I missed that we need to discuss? Yes, sir?
Can I just ask a question in the room? How many of y'all plan to get the vaccine when it's available?
Say that one more time?
How many of y'all are planning to get the vaccine if it's available? Or when do you go to get it?
I think about
I've already gotten one.
Yeah, I got my first
How do you
dose.
feel?
Great.
Yeah.
Really?
How about
that?
No, like side effects or?
Do I have anything growing on my head?
No. Sometimes you feel like,
No, I had,
tired
my
or?
arm is sore for a bit.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. Their arms are sore.
But
That's
no,
like a flu
I
shot.
really didn't have any other effects.
Okay.
And did you get Pfizer or Moderna?
I got positive.
Okay, I got Pfizer as well.
What's the difference?
Just a different company makes it.
Did you get any symptoms?
No, pretty good. Just my arm was sore for maybe 2 days, but I was fine. So.
This man that I work with down there, he was sick, like, he came to work, like, he couldn't even stand with, like, yeah, my boyfriend was, yeah, he was sick.
Is anybody willing to share why? Is that why you're a little bit concerned about getting sick from it?
No, it's not that, because that happened with any vaccine. Because
Yeah.
I got sick when I had got the flu shot, so I'm not scared about getting sick. It's just the fact that I thought they rushed it. I don't know. And they said it wasn't gonna be ready until like 2023. Then they like
Well,
same year. I don't
I
know.
think they've done a pretty good amount of study on it that it's safe. I mean, I don't know, I think the concern is that if you're gonna take the chance and not get vaccinated, and you don't know how these variants are going to affect you, because these variants, I mean, even the original COVID was a killer virus, so that's the chance you're gonna take, if, and granted, there were more elderly people who were being affected, but quite frankly, there were people in their late 20s, 30s, and 40s who died from the coronavirus. So, you don't exactly know how it's going to affect you, and that's why it's a bit risky. I don't think anybody has died from the vaccine. To be sure that's accurate.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that's required, like go to work, school.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. I mean, I don't, that's part of we were saying, will there ever be a requirement? I think there'll be a long time before they require the vaccine, but you may not be able to go do certain things because of it. So they may require it as part of going to school or something like that. Right now, it's just, they're pushing it in terms of people volunteering to do it.
So the first set of people was 65 and up, and then like it's another,
Like essential workers and teachers.
then the next is gonna be like anybody.
Yeah, I think they're expecting to open up the virus, the vaccine for people 16, 55 or more, probably in the next few weeks. Right now, it's that group who have health conditions, which is still a lot of people because it could just be high blood pressure that are eligible. But I think in the next couple of weeks, that they're saying that they're going to open it up for anybody between ages 16 to 55. I don't know what the 55 thing is, because I think people beyond 55 were able to get it already. So age 16 to 55 with no health conditions would be the next group. So give it some thought, those of you who are apprehensive. I understand how that can be, but you know, it's scary too to take a chance of not getting vaccinated.
I want to go ahead and show y'all, part of my competition, me and my team did a case study on Carnival Cruise. And we had to do the whole 9, and it had to revolve around COVID-19. So part of it, we feel like, which a lot of cruises, because I think Royal Caribbean already started up, part of the requirement, even take a cruise now, you got to show ID that you had a shot or be negative before you even board. So it's going to be a lot of places that you're going to have to show a card. And right now, as far as jobs, it's not mandated, but it's a possibility it might become like that. So just be prepared. Don't be shocked if it does happen, that they require you to have that card before you go back to work, or a record saying that you're negative. But I know you're tired of wearing a mask. I mean, I'm really sick of it, to be honest. I'm ready to see people smile, hug, I kind of miss all that. So just, another thought to it, because I'm ready to go on vacation. Besides school, summer's around the corner. And also with competition, it was a SAM International Business Conference. I'd like to say that Clayton State came in 2nd place overall. So I don't know if y'all got the email or not, but yeah, we brought it home.
Congratulations.
That's great.
Thank you. It wasn't me by myself, trust me. It was not me by myself. Is there any other new business that anybody wants to share? Opinions? Issues? And I apologize for my rant, but that's just how I am. I don't usually say anything, as y'all know. I kind of try to let y'all handle business, even though I am an MBA and y'all undergrads under me. But I try to let y'all handle the business. I kind of flow in. But when my name is attached to something, it's a whole different story. And I want y'all to think like that too. Like when y'all name is attached to SGA, believe it or not. So whenever you do something, whether people know it or not, somebody can look it up and see that you are with SGA. You're an officer of SGA. So, think about your reputation. Your reputation is a business reputation because we all in school to improve our lives, right? Okay, just a positive note. All right, well, I don't have anything else.
Are you going to call for announcements?
Oh, any announcements? Well, if y'all want to join us tomorrow night, Clayton State Sherman's having a business meeting. Alumni, I hope I said that correctly. Velda Simpson, I think she graduated in 1994. She might shoot me if she hears this, but I think that's when she graduated. She's going to be the speaker, and she is fun. You'll love her. So our meeting starts at 7. And if you want a link, there should be one online somewhere. But if you need it, I can always send it to you. And I might do trivia tomorrow night too. I do that often. We always have surprises. You never know what might come up. So with that being said, any other announcements?
The NAACP president just posted on our group chat that they're hosting Jeopardy Night March 29th. They haven't promoted anything yet, but just if y'all wanna attend.
Is that virtual or in person?
Virtual. I'll drop it in the group chat when she has everything situated.
Okay. Anybody else in any other organizations got something going on?
Oh, I do. I'm part of the Baptist Collegiate Ministry here on campus. We're doing a Good Friday service on April 2nd. Yeah, so it's gonna be out of the amphitheater. So in the evening, April 2nd, 6:30 to 8:30.
With or without snacks?
Bring your flag.
Just had to ask.
Yeah, Good Friday, so April 2nd. I'll go ahead and put that, we just got the flyer, so I'll put that in the chat.
Okay. Any more announcements? I don't have the time on me, my watch died, I'm sorry.
No,
It's
it's 6:26.
Okay, well, if it's been 6:30 back there for the longest. Well, the meeting is now adjourned at 6:46. Did I say that correctly? Oh, our motion for the adjournment of this meeting? All right. All in favor, say aye. All right, this meeting is adjourned, 6:46.
Thank you all. Good job, Madam Secretary.
Thank you.